So on today's Mod Monday, what I want to talk about is how you can keep track of your wins and losses in Fortnite on Twitch. The TrackerGGBot will take care of this for you. If you go to TrackerGG/Twitch-chat-bot, takes you to this page here, and there's a Get Started button. Now I have logged in already into my TRN account, to my Tracker account. If you haven't got one, create one. You just log in with an email address and a password, link your Epic to your TRN. If you play Fortnite, you've probably already got all of that set up. Now what we're going to do is hit Get Started. It redirects me over to Twitch and asks me to authenticate. So if I'm not logged into Twitch, it will ask me to authenticate. If it hasn't already had permissions, then it will prompt for a set of permissions that it needs, and you can grant those. And then that's it. Once this says unlinked channel, then that means that the bot has joined your chat and it's ready for you to play some games. There are 3 commands that it can use, and what I recommend is that you do them in this order. So the first thing you can do, now that we've got the bot, it should appear in here when it's joined. The first thing that you can do is make it a mod. Okay, so you would do /mod TrackerGGBot. Okay, and the reason that you give it mod privileges is so that it can answer or send messages in chat regardless of what state your chat's in. So if you've got it on sub-only mode or follower-only mode or something like that, if you've got the chat locked down in any way, by having it as a moderator, it can get past those blocks. The other thing that you could do is you could make it a VIP instead, okay? And tweak your VIP settings so that VIPs can pass all of those tests as well. So you can make Twitch in such a way that if you're a VIP, then you're not affected by follower only, sub only, and so on. So having it as a mod is probably ideal. Having it as a VIP is enough for me. Okay, so when I do /VIPs, I can now see here the TrackerGGBot is in that list. Shout out to all my VIPs. So the first thing you want to do is go and have a look at the documentation, because over here there's a little pop-up that it'll give you if you click documentation, or it should do. Do this, there we go. So it says you must mod TrackerGGBot first. Then we want it for the record command, but to set it up and make sure that it knows who we are, the first thing I'm going to do is take this command down at the bottom here, TrackerGG refresh. This is a way of just making sure that the bot is aware of all of your linked accounts. So in the chat down here, I'm going to do !TrackerGG refresh. It should say accounts refreshed successfully. If it doesn't and there's an error, then it usually means that you haven't linked your Epic to your TRN, or there's a problem with the linking there. You want to make sure you've got your Epic and your Twitch and your TRN all linked to each other so that they can all interact. Once you've done that, you can test whether it knows you by doing !profile. And it should return a link to your Fortnite tracker page, which if you click the link, it should load and you should see all of your stats. Okay, if it works there, then it knows who you are, and that's good enough. Okay, the final step is that you can use the record command, and that will tell you how many games you've won or lost during this streaming session. Okay, and again, it's got a link in there to my profile as well. So far, I just added it to the chat, but I am live, and I've won 0 games and lost 0 games. The command won't work when you're not live, because it's tracking how many wins and losses you've had in this stream. If you restart your stream, then it will reset the statistics. So every time you've played, it will take a few minutes after the game, and it will update. As soon as TRN's got your updated stats, then this bot will just call that and get the updated stats as well. So it's however long it takes TRN to get up to date. So let's go and play some games. $109. $110. On that 3 guys. Yeah, we're gone. So I played 2 games of Blitz and 1 game of Reload. I won the 2 Blitz games, but lost the Reload. If we use the record command to check that, you can see here that the tracker has already tracked those 3 games with 2 wins and 1 loss. So if you have any questions on adding the TrackerGGBot to your chat, drop me a message, leave a comment, like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow for more.